And here we are at the end of our dishcloth. My tiny little mouse-sized dishcloth, or doll-sized dishcloth. So, we've got our 4 stitches left on the needle, and we are going to do a very simple and basic bind off. It does not have any stretch, but it works perfectly fine for this type of project where you only have a few stitches left. So here we go. You're going to knit that first stitch and slip it off the needle. And we're going to knit the next stitch and slip it off the needle. And here's where things change up a little bit. We're going to take this stitch right here and move it over top of this stitch and off of the needle. So here we go. I'm going to put my needle through that stitch, and I'm just going to bring, first of all, I'm going to bring my camera into focus, but I'm going to bring this stitch underneath of this one. So just, and sometimes you may drop it. Just pick it right back up. It can be a little fiddly, so I'm going to pass this stitch over. There we go. And as you can see, we're working with 3 stitches now, and we're going to keep doing that to the very end. So knit through this, next stitch, and bring this stitch over top and off the needle. Right, and here's our last stitch. I'm going to go through and slip it over top and off the needle. And I like to just do that one more time, just knit through that last stitch, pull tight, and now I'll cut my string and finish pulling it through. And there you have your dishcloth. I am going to pause and cast on a few more stitches and go through the bind off one more time with you. Okay, we're going to go through this bind off one more time. So you've got your 4 stitches on your needle ready to be bound off. Knit the first stitch, knit the second stitch, and now we're going to pass the first stitch over the second stitch. Just lift it up and bring it over the second stitch and off the needle. And again, knit second stitch, pass the first stitch over the second stitch and off the needle. And one more time. Knit, pass the first stitch over the second stitch and off the needle. And I will knit through this last stitch one more time just to secure it. And there we have our cute little dishcloth. I hope you find this helpful, and maybe I'll be back with another series of tutorials. We will see.